Hey guys, I'm Rogan, and this is my rant. We believe in the diversity of thought here on this channel. So I had a very good video idea today I wanted to share it with you guys. It's going to be titled something along the lines of Life is meant to be hard, lean into it. And I'm going to get into a few thoughts I had in this topic, and I think it can help people, and I can share a little bit of my experience and stuff like that. Well, maybe a little bit less of that, more of like constructive points. So now, there's this thought that if everything in life was easy, things wouldn't be valued, they wouldn't feel earned, they wouldn't feel appreciated or respected. And in terms of respect, when it comes to people in your social circle or your friend, your friends or your family and stuff like that, and yeah, so it's better to just accept that a lot of things in life are hard and you have to try your best to do that work, whatever it is. Self-limiting beliefs are definitely things that hold people back. And there's like, oh, millennials and Gen Z, it's so like hard to like afford a house or a car or stuff like that. I understand the current economic, tornado or whatever you want to call it that we're in right now, but sometimes you just have to be creative. Now, maybe you're a little risk averse and you don't want to start your own business, but you can slowly build up a passive income portfolio on the stock market. You can do crypto. You can be a big metal guy like me. It may take you longer, but you can still achieve things that generations before did. And we have an incredible opportunity. We have the internet. I'm sure a lot of people make money off of these YouTube videos. I don't right now, but it's like a passion project of mine. It's a hobby of mine, and I like that. So if you're liking this topic so far, I really want you to hit that like button, and you know what to do if you don't like it, and subscribe if you want to see more crazy videos from this guy right here. Hit that notification bell. It might work, it might not, and I would really love I would love to hear what you have to say in the comment section down below. Okay, so getting more into this topic now, am I in love with the job that I have right now? No, I'm not. I like my job. I don't mind going there every day. It's not like I'm in a hostile work environment, a bad boss. I don't have any of that. But you need to be grateful for what you have, first of all. And I know it's hard to practice gratitude on those days where you're really feeling down. Believe me, I have those days too. I have a mental condition that affects my emotions and my mood and stuff like that I take medication for. So, but I'm grateful for what the job provides me. Does it pay me a ton of money? No. Does it pay me well above minimum wage in my state? Yes. So it gives me the ability to pay all my bills, all of them, save a little bit of money, invest a little bit of money, and have a little bit of fun money if I want to go to the casino, if I want to go to the movies, if I want to go out to eat twice a week, or maybe just like once every 2 weeks. It all depends. So now I'm seeing this trend where it's like people are like checking out of work. They call it like the death of the 9 to 5, and they want like the 35 hour work week. That's not terrible, but there's also the other side of it is that some people are working 60, 70, 80 hours a week between one to three different jobs, and their physical health is suffering, and that's not good. You need sleep. Me personally, I need 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night. But you can't neglect your health just to work, work, work. And I get it. Like, you have bills or you have a family you have to take care of. I understand that. But what I don't like is that I've had a good amount of hardship in my life. I had a fantastic upbringing. My parents were phenomenal. Well, still are phenomenal. But I've had to deal with my own, different addictions, different mental conditions, different relationships that didn't really work out for me. Being able to hold a steady job and stuff like that. Not being super manic or super depressive for extended periods of time. And I do plan on making a dedicated video about my condition, because I believe that it can help people, and I've done a lot of work on my treatment. But that a little side tangent. Getting back to what I was saying. So another thing is that the people it's just like older generations, they're saying is like, oh well, the younger generations are just so lazy and they don't want to work. There's a lot of things in modern jobs that make it difficult to go to every day, and stuff like that. So they're checking out and they don't want to work, and they sometimes, so it's like taking extreme ownership. You know, like younger generations will blame the older generations and then vice versa. So it's a lot of complaining, and look, I do my fair share of complaining, but I don't like vent a lot of my grievances on Twitter, X, or YouTube. I try to be constructive and help people, and if I have grievances, or if I need, you know, personal help with something, I go to my parents or I go to a trusted friend. I don't go to the internet to listen to what the internet has to say, because that's just so. Now we talked about work, and you know, like like just like the car you have or the apartment that I'm in right now, like where you live is like, well, did you work to earn that, to save money to cover emergencies, or were you just handed a key and I was like, oh well, here's this Audi, have fun, son. I was like, here you go. It's like, it's not as, it doesn't feel earned. It doesn't, like I said, it's not as appreciated. It's not as respected. It's not valued. Some of these things, if everything was easy, you wouldn't feel that way. But like when something's hard and you feel like you like went over a hurdle, like, oh wow, I did that. Like, what else am I capable of? So now when it comes to dating, right? You go online and you see like men going their own way and the red pill and all of this type of stuff, and they complain about the dating market and they complain about women. They're pointing the finger at somebody else. They're not looking inward and saying like, oh, is it something about me that needs to change, or something that I can improve upon, or do the work on myself, like lose 50 pounds like I'm in the process of doing, or getting better social skills and that type of stuff. Now, I know the dating market is tough right now and it's very different, but it's like, get off the apps. They're terrible. Actually talk to people in real life and stuff like that. Like, do that. And it just seems like I see a lot of people, they just have these mindsets where they're giving up on dating. And just because something is hard, you're not supposed to just always just like, oh, well, I'm just going to give up. I mean, I know it's hard. People have tough mental days, and I have my own tough mental days. But what I'm trying to tell you is because I want to be happy, and I'll work hard to be more content than I already am. Like, I have a lot of nice stuff. I have a nice life. I have great family and friends, but not everybody has that structure. And when I see people just giving up because of female nature, or like hypergamy, or it's like, oh, all they care about is money and looks and status and game and all of that type of stuff. But like, everybody has a type, right? I mean, you can, if you're short, you can be the funny guy, or if you're broke, you can be the smart guy. You know what I mean? It's like yes, those are the initial laws of attraction, but just because maybe some women have an overinflated ego or sense of entitlement doesn't mean that there's not still good people out there. And going to another country to find a quote unquote good woman, there's still good people out there. Because when you go to a coffee shop, or you go to a library, or you go to a park or Target, or when you're running an errand, when you see people out in the daytime and they're not sleeping in, that it shows that they have different priorities in life, and they don't always want to be out at the bars and the clubs partying to like 2 or 3 in the morning every night. So it's on where you look for this type of stuff. If you're always on Instagram, or you're always on the dating apps, you're going to have a warped perception of reality and like what people actually are, when not everybody is like that. It's like, yeah, I know it's hard. Going back to what I said before, I know it's hard, but if dating was easy and getting a girlfriend was easy, and like sleeping with someone, if you want to just do that, if that was just easy for a lot of people, then you wouldn't appreciate it. You wouldn't feel that you earned that relationship that you want. The level of mutual respect wouldn't be there in that relationship, and it wouldn't feel valued. That's what I'm trying to say in this video, and I know I said that 3 times in this video, but I want it to sink in. That's the point I'm trying to make in this video, is that like, there are days where I don't want to do the hard work, but I push myself to do it. And then there are some days where I just don't do anything. But all right, that was it. That is the video. I hope you guys liked it. Make sure that you show me some support and love in the comments. And thanks for watching the recent videos and sticking with me. I really appreciate it, guys. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you next time.